Hi everyone, it's me, Monica. Finally making the video that I told you I was going to about the DC Wellness Tree that I'm creating. I've been talking about it for a few weeks now as I created the Facebook group and wanted to explain a little bit more of the vision that I had for it and show you a little draft of something I'm creating. Um, so basically, I mentioned us doing a monthly fundraiser for where each of us would put $5 to contribute to fulfilling someone's dream, or multiple people, depending on how many members we have. Um, but I'm thinking for the first project, instead of starting with a person's dream, to start with something that would benefit our collective as a whole, and just kind of get us going um, in a more kind of community-based state where we get to communicate with each other even more. We have a better outlet for it. So what I'm thinking for our first fundraising project would be for us to create, basically if everyone can donate $5, I'll put that money towards creating a website for us, which would basically be a lot like Craigslist, a lot like Craigslist, only directed towards holistic people like us. So a lot of the same categories. You can have local events listed, trades. I know a lot of us like to do trades with each other, so we can put little trade proposals. Like I'd like a massage for my Reiki, and see who's out there that wants that too. We can also offer, if anyone's doing free community classes, post that, or any classes in general, services, items for sale, because it's likely that being in the holistic community, our items will be probably more conscious oriented. Like we'll like each other's books more, or clothes more, or things like that. Also have a for rent place. So if we're looking for any roommates, conscious roommates, we'd have a place to go for that as well. I'm always hearing my friends talk about wanting to find roommates who are mindful and conscious. So it'd be really cool to have a site, like a holistic Craigslist, for that to be available. Even like a couch surfing kind of section where you just want to crash for a night with someone. You have a friend visiting from in town. So kind of listings like that, similar to Craigslist. And also having a directory that's it'll be a cute picture of a tree when you enter the web page, and each branch will be like a different branch of our wellness tree. So like one branch is yoga. Actually, while I'm talking about it, I'll bring you over to my little my little sketch on my blackboard. Let's see. I think with that closed it'd be easier to see. So I have just a little rough sketch. It's going to be much prettier than this, but here I have a tree drawn, and it says directory. And then I've created little branches like yoga, body work, Eastern medicine, coaching, astrology. So just that kind of example where each branch will be a different section of the wellness tree that we create. And when you click on it, it's going to list the yoga teachers in the area, or the massage therapists, or astrologers. So we're just easier, more accessible to each other that way. And over here I just listed what I had mentioned earlier: events, trades, classes, for sale, for rent, things like that. And then over here I thought about doing something with media where we could do some conscious media. We could interview local healers on their philosophies. We could talk about cutting edge topics. And actually, I like the idea of interviewing healers as part of the directory service, just to see who we've got here, what rich resources of people we have in the area. So that's pretty much it for my plan, and I think it can be really successful and just give us a way of coming together and knowing about each other's existence more. I thought of this idea because he's like my soul brother, David Chang, goes around and he meets so many people in the wellness field and collects business cards all the time. And one day I go to his house, and and he had bins of business cards that me and his girlfriend Sophia were helping him organize, and just realized that there's like thousands of healers in the area, and a lot of us aren't connected or knowing who each other are. So I wanted to create something, and I know there's other things, other groups doing this as well, a few others, and I'm so happy for your efforts. I thought about collaborating, but thought this name keeps popping in my head, DC Wellness Tree, and a vision to take it even farther from a holistic Craigslist kind of website into building a collective retreat space / sanctuary just a little bit outside of DC. So it's accessible, but it allows us lots of room in nature to play, host events, retreats, playing in the yard, camping, healing sessions, just all the things that we love to do in this community. So I'll save that for next video, but I was just describing that I had a longer term vision for this in mind, and that's why I didn't pair up with like Natural Awakenings or Pathways or the DC Yoga Teachers Collective, who's also just created a holistic directory. I think they're all wonderful, and I want to support them and link to them and share with them. But this vision keeps coming, so I thought I would put it out there for us. I think I've said a lot by now. So basically, this video is all about telling you about the website idea and seeing if you guys like that, if you want to go for that. And if so, you can donate $5, so just $5 a person, to the link I'm going to include. And that money will go directly to paying a website designer to create this for us. So, and then also I think the only 2 steps I'd like to ask for, if this is interesting to you, is to also donate the $5, and as a one-time thing, it sounds like a commercial, but but if you could invite 20 of your kind of most trusted holistic DC friends to be part of our group as well, just one time do that. It'll help increase our numbers pretty easily, because I know we all have at least 20 friends and as healers in the area. So that will help increase our numbers so that in the future, when we put our $5 forward, it will add up to more, and it will show us the miracle of when we all come together. We just do our little part, our little $5, how much of a difference that can really make. Okay, so I think that's it for now. Hope you like the idea. If not, I'm open to changing and ideas and suggestions. Always trying to go with the flow of the goddess, and this might be a little, I may not have the perspective to know if this is going to work or not. So I'm waiting to see your response. Thanks so much, and have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste, DC.